नमस्कार, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है गाइस आपके अपने चैनल KFC और स्पोर्ट्स ब्रेकडाउन पर गाइस। तो आज एक और ज़बरदस्त मैच और आजकल जो IPL में मैचेस हो रहे हैं ना, इस सीज़न को लंबे समय तक याद किया जाएगा। मतलब क्या ज़बरदस्त मैच! कितना बात करें, सो अलग है इस सीज़न की। चौके-छक्के भरपूर लग रहे हैं और लग ही नहीं रहा कि कोई टारगेट मुश्किल है। हर टारगेट को अचीव किया जा सकता है, बस तरीका अच्छा होना चाहिए आपके पास। वो बेटर तरीका होना चाहिए कि आप किस तरह से टारगेट को अप्रोच करते हैं। तो आज ये वो नमूना दिखाया राजस्थान रॉयल्स ने कि किस तरह से टारगेट को चेज़ किया जाता है। क्योंकि सबसे पहला नाम मैं लूँगा जॉस बटलर का। जिस तरह से जॉस बटलर खेल रहे थे, मैं तो सोच रहा था कि ये लास्ट में ये मैच जब हराएँगे तो सारा ठेका इन पे फोड़ा जाएगा, क्योंकि जिस तरह के प्लेयर है, जो इनका नाम है, उस हिसाब से नाम के हिसाब से काम नहीं हुआ रियलिटी में। बट जिस तरह से जॉस बटलर आज खेले वो काबिल-ए-तारीफ़, मतलब इतना ज़बरदस्त मज़ा आ गया। और जॉस बटलर ने जिस तरह से कंप्लीट किया मैच को, उन्होंने ये दिखाया कि उनमें ऐसी क्या ख़ास कैपेबिलिटी है। सो ये दिखा रहा है कि जॉस बटलर को क्यों मैच विनर कहते हैं, क्यों राजस्थान की टीम बैक करती है जॉस बटलर को। तो ये अपने आप में बहुत बड़ी बात है। सो जॉस बटलर ने कमाल कर दिया, कमाल। हमारे साथ राहुल है। सो हेलो राहुल, हाउ आर यू?
Yeah, yes, Kunal, I'm doing fine. How are you?
I am fine. And Rahul, you are like a moon for KFCS. One day you will come and one day you will not come. It is like a moon.
Oh, I guess, yeah, it happens.
Yeah, but Rahul, again, very interesting season. Means I'm following IPL since 2008. I don't see the season like this where we see the back-to-back century, back-to-back 200. What again? Excellent.
Yeah, absolutely. It's becoming as high scoring as PSL, to be honest. I mean, with the impact sub rule and all that, the game kind of skews in favor of the batsman. That's maybe something I do not like too much. But this was the highest run chase in IPL history. It's actually a surprise with all the high scoring games we've had so far that 220 plus has never been chased in IPL history. That is actually a very big surprise for me that this is the first time it is happening. But anyway, it was a great innings from Joss Butler. The game looked completely gone. It looked like KKR had the match in the bag, and Joss Butler was just keeping it interesting. But in the end, Joss Butler is really snatched victory here for Rajasthan Royals, you have to say, because they looked like they were losing most of the way for most of the run chase. I mean, they looked like they were ahead of the required rate when Rian Parag was playing. And I mean, Rian Parag played a great innings today, 34 of 14 balls. But after Parag got out, it slowed down a bit, and it looked like KKR was having the advantage. They were getting all the wickets in the middle overs and looked like they were getting the advantage. But Josh Butler, hats off. I mean, what an innings he played, especially after Trent Bolt got out. I think Avesh Khan didn't face a single ball. Bolt farmed the entire strike and took Rajasthan Royals home on the last ball of the match. Absolutely incredible knock.
Yeah, of course. But Rahul, if we talk about if we talk from a KKR point of view, we can't blame batting again. Means batting wise team is really great. Means they have all type of player who can accelerate at the right time. Credit to Sunil Narayan again. Sunil Narayan is performing back to back. What a option from Gautam Gambhir. Finally KKR is back on track after 10 years. So Rahul, we have to say that Gambhir is something special, we have to consider.
Yes, Gautam Gambhir is definitely very special as both a captain and a coach. Unfortunately, he couldn't captain Team India because at the same time as him during his era, Dhoni was there as captain, who did a very good job. But anyway, uh, KKR will be a little bit disappointed to lose this match today. They lost it because of their death overs bowling. Again, I mean, Harshit Rana, Varun Chakravarti, Mitchell Stark, they all didn't bowl well at all. You have to say, and they should have won this match. Especially, I think Mitchell Stark's last ball of the um, 18th over, when I think it was the equation was 34 needed from 13 balls, right? At that time, that's actually Philip Salt's fault, Mitchell Stark's fault for bowling a wide first of all, uh, which made him have to re-bowl the ball. And on top of the wide, Philip Salt didn't collect the ball cleanly, and he let the ball go through for a four, giving bonus runs to KKR. Sorry, to Rajasthan Royals. That really hurt KKR a lot. And then Harshit Rana bowled a terrible 19th over, giving up 19 runs, which made things very easy for Rajasthan Royals in the last over. Yes, they had only 2 wickets in hand, but even with 2 wickets in hand, if a team has 9 runs to get in the final over, you still back them to get the job done. If they have an established batsman at the crease who's batting on 98 not out, that too.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so Rahul, overall, if you see the match, who is the culprit here? Means, if we talk about KKR bowling also, this target can be defended.
This target can be defended. I think the primary culprit is Mitchell Stark. I mean, he's your lead bowler in the team. He's supposed to be your strike bowler, and today his performance was 0 for 50 off four overs. I mean, KKR hasn't done too much wrong in this season, but you have to say they got Mitchell Stark for a high amount of money. They spent like crores on him to get him into their team, and he so far he's underperformed except for one match where he got 3 wickets. Mitchell Stark has really underperformed so far in this IPL. It has to be said.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so if we talk about KKR, it happens sometime, but yeah, overall very good match from both the side. But Rahul, if Josh Butler don't complete the match, just imagine what you will say to Josh Butler then.
Mm. Well, if Josh Butler didn't win this match for Rajasthan Royals, I wouldn't be too critical of him. He brought it close. Actually, he's the one who gave Rajasthan Royals hope of winning the match. If he didn't, bad luck, because in this situation you don't have wickets in hand, you don't have an established player on the other end. And anyway, when the required rate is 15 or 16 the last 3 overs, you have to go for everything. You can't simply push ones and twos, and you cannot
Yeah,
simply push ones and twos or give your partner strike hoping that he will hit. You had to hit the boundaries. And the smart thing he did is he kept the strike when there was no recognized batsman on the other end. He protected Trent Bolt from the strike and Avesh Khan from the strike. In fact, the only time Bolt had to bat was when Butler was on the non-strikers end and a wicket fell. When Powell got out and Butler was on the non-strikers end, that's the only time Bolt had to face a ball. But other than that, Bolt very selfless. He sacrificed his wicket to get Butler on strike because he knew that Butler was the only way Rajasthan Royals was winning this. And then Butler did well to keep Avesh Khan away from the strike. So yeah, it was a very good innings from him. You have to say he single-handedly won this for Rajasthan Royals.
yeah. Okay, Shri, welcome to the show. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Another great match, and that two twin centuries in this game. Other last two games we saw centuries, but today I think it's the first time in IPL we saw twin centuries in a single day.
Yeah, but Shri, let us talk about yesterday prediction. I just asking you only two questions. Will century happen? Will 200 will happen? So when we discuss such type of thing, this type of thing is happening in the match as of now.
Yeah, it's happening. That too in both innings. I think it's the first time it's happened in an IPL match where players from two sides have scored centuries.
Yeah, okay. So now Rajasthan Royal fan is coming and 12 points means it is very big thing. One side is RCB Rahul, where 7 matches, 6 loss, and another side is Rajasthan, 7 matches, 6 wins. Wow, both
Yeah,
are
Rajasthan is
royals.
going to playoffs.
opposite
People were
ends of
laughing
the
at
spectrum.
Rajasthan.
Yes, Krishna, show your reaction. Yes.
Means Butler won it single-handedly the match, and nobody thought RR will win. After 223, RR had 99% chance to lose, but Butler did miracle things. I feel Kunal bhai, and now
Yeah,
RR is
actually, I also
99%
thought.
confirmed to playoffs.
Krishna, actually, I thought same also when Chevron Atmar goes out for Golden Duck. I thought that it's this match can be going either way. Might be KKR because Josh Butler was not playing with that great intent, but at the end, Josh Butler complete the match. Yeah, coming to Rahul. So Rahul,
That
both
only
are
great
right.
players does not Kunal bhai they end the match. Means great legend players only finish the match for their team.
Yeah, legend. Of course, legend. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, Rahul, both are Royals. Other are Royal Challengers. Here is Rajasthan Royals, but there's a difference: 6 win, 6 loss. So, what you will say for both the Royals?
Well, both teams are going in a very different direction. To be honest, Rajasthan Royals had a very good start last season. They were 5 wins and 1 loss at one stage, but they botched it up and didn't even make the playoffs in the end. Surely this time that's not happening. Uh, they have 6 wins and 1 loss. Surely they cannot mess this up. Uh, I don't think see this happening two times in a row. I think this time they are definitely making the playoffs. We can be very certain of that. All the other teams, maybe except RCB, unfortunately, they have to um, fight it out for the other three playoff spots. Mumbai Indians is on 2 wins and 4 losses, but they're not really what to say at a point of no return yet. So Delhi Capitals on 2 wins and 3 losses, they can still turn their season around. So they are a little bit behind the rest of the pack right now, but they can still turn their seasons around. For RCB, what's even worse than being on 1 win and 6 losses is they don't look like they're going to turn it around. They don't look like a team that can really turn this season around. The best they can do right now is play party spoilers for other teams that are trying to qualify. Their qualification chances right now, unless they win every game from this point. I think you shared it on our groups as well. They need to win 7 out of 7 games. Unless they do that, they're not going to make the playoffs. And now with 10 teams in the IPL, you can't even say you're safe with 8 wins and 6 losses, because many teams can win 8 games now. Given the format of the IPL and that there are 10 teams, any team can win 8 games. So RCB, I think we can pretty much write off their chances of making the playoffs. If they do make the playoffs from here, that'll be a miracle. And but they have to win all their 7 games and plus hope for some miracles from the other some other results to go their way. So it's not going to be an easy ride for RCB right now. The best they can do is hope that uh, they limit the damage. Right now it's 1 win and 6 losses. Maybe try to get 5 wins in the season, 6 wins, get 5 or 6 wins and finish on a high. I think playoff chances, forget about it, don't think about it if you're an RCB fan right now.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Shri, if I talk about injury concern, yesterday we are talking that there is no report about George Butler playing. Shri, can we say that some players are taking risk and they can ready to play with injury? Why I'm saying about Josh Butler, because Josh Butler was impact player, means he was not in the field and he was just coming to bat. So can we say Shri that he is taking an injury and playing for Rajasthan today?
Uh, Whether he risked the injury, don't know. As that, I don't think he was fully fit. He did not bat. He only played as an impact player, as a batsman. The same way Duplessis played in, I think Yafaf played in 2 matches last year. What he did is he played as an impact player and he made Virat the captain. It was the same way, same kind of risk he took, almost similar kind of risk. Even in one match, I remember the KKR that famous match where Venkatesh Iyer scored a century. Rohit Sharma played only as a batsman, as an impact player. Surya Kumar Yadav was the captain. So these kind of players, big players do tend to take these kind of risks in big matches, especially.
Yeah. Your views here, Rahul, means can we say that players are hiding their injury for money and they want to play, taking an injury in IPL?
Yeah, definitely. They paid high sum of money to give to play this IPL. So definitely, even if they are not 100%, they'll play IPL and give their full. But I think Aussies are a little bit different in this sense. We've seen Glenn Maxwell now announcing a break from IPL, and you never know. This is a sign he can suddenly come. He'll come all guns blazing for Australia. Aussie players, their priorities are totally different. If you see with the Australian players, they don't even play the Big Bash League, their own country's league. And Mitchell Stark is only playing IPL as practice for T20 World Cup. He's not really in this for money. You can see, and he doesn't. That's why he hasn't played IPL all these years. But fine. This is, but a lot of players are not like that. If you see Indian players, West Indies players, and even Pakistan to an extent, of course they don't play the IPL, but they prioritize the PSL a lot. And many other players who are not from these rich boards, even English players, for example, they prioritize their franchise cricket over playing for country. I think this is becoming the way of a future, and this is something for ICC to address. And I think the first way to address it is you need to have separate windows for international cricket and for franchise cricket. That's what football does. I think cricket needs to introduce the same thing. If you don't want conflicts of players giving more for their franchise and less for their country.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so we will talk about, now we have to talk about today's game, of course. So today game is playing between Delhi Capitals versus Gujarat Titans. Some news is also there, so there will be some headache for Rahul too. Let's see which player he is selecting. So Rahul, first headache is David Warner has swelling in his hand. So Ricky Ponting is hopeful that tomorrow in fitness test he will be available. But for some circumstances, if Warner is not available, Rahul, who is your opener with Prithvi Shaw? Can we see Shai Hope as an opener? Can we?
I think you could make Shai Hope potentially open the batting with Prithvi Shaw, or Mitchell Marsh is available. Then Mitchell Marsh can
No,
open with Prithvi Shaw. These are
Marsh
two
is
options.
going to
Okay,
Australia. I don't see he will be back. Let's see when he
okay.
will be back.
So then it'll have to be Shai Hope opening the batting with Prithvi Shaw. That is the only a valuable, viable option. Or you can do something odd. You can have a surprise option. Rishabh Pant open the batting. He can be a pinch hitter like Sunil Narayan is for KKR, and he can come and really surprise Gujarat Titans up front by playing even if he plays maybe 30 of 10 balls or something. He can give Delhi Capitals a head start in this match.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, you can say, but this will give another option to Team India too. Rahul, if I see the performance of Yashasvi Jaiswal, he's not performing really better. So, if Rishabh Pant played really better, can give an option of opening also. Can be.
It is a possibility. I'm not sure. Okay, Team India management is a little bit different. I don't think they will consider doing anything outside the box. If the Indian team management, to be very honest, wanted to do something outside the box, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli would only be going to USA and West Indies as spectators for the T20 World Cup, not as players. That is the honest truth. So I don't think we should expect Indian team management to do anything outside the box, any outside the box thinking. If they are going to tinker with anything, they might make Virat Kohli open the batting with the Rohit Sharma. They definitely won't consider Rishabh Pant as an opener. Pant will be considered as a wicket keeping option, but I don't think he will be considered as an opener. Or they might simply go with Yashasvi Jaiswal and say that his IPL form is just temporary. It's not a permanent thing.
Yeah. Okay. So
In
Shri,
fact, as a matter of fact, Yashasvi Jaiswal today, he was looking good in the first 2 overs before he got out. He reached 19 of 9 balls when he got out. He actually gave a very good start for Rajasthan Royals. Unfortunately, he couldn't carry on, but 19 of 9 in the T20 format and given modern day T20, you have to say is not too bad. It's not as bad as people make it sound. Of course, you expect more from an opener, but at least he didn't waste time. He didn't waste balls in this run chase for Rajasthan Royals.
yeah, okay, okay. Uh, the comment from Cricket Lover is Butler is looking dangerous for England too. Not a good news for India in knockouts. Let's see, Cricket Lover. It, we have to see. Yeah, confirm opening combination is Butler and Philip Sal. That is confirmed. But let's see. We will talk about that definitely. Okay, Shri, coming to you. When we see the playing 11 of this Delhi Capitals, I am thinking about dropping Shai Hope. But when David Warner is not well, so now you have to think about which bowler should come for Delhi Capitals again. Means Shri, if we see the previous game, when we put Eric Norke out of the playing 11, it benefits the Delhi Capitals. Their Indian bowlers are really great, including Kuldeep Yadav, Akshar Patel, Mukesh Kumar, Ishan Sharma, Khalil Ahmed, especially very good. So Shri, what is your views on that? Can we bring a fast bowler? Any fast bowler, maybe Lizard Williams debut or Jai Richardson playing only one game.
Yeah, in fact, yeah, Jai Richardson or Lizard Williams. Lizard Williams would be at least yeah, played, and Jai Richardson at least has played more matches. I think who's played the more matches. Anyway, he's known to IPL more. I think compared to the other Lizard Williams. Yeah,
Okay, so your opener is also Shai Hope if David Warner is not playing.
yeah, either Shai Hope or Rishabh is opener for one match at least.
Well, it can be surprise. Maybe Jack Fraser McGurk will get license. Go and hit. It
Yeah,
can be.
possible.
Rahul, what your views on it? Jack Fraser McGurk as an opener, seeing the previous outing.
Yeah, possible. That's another option to consider for Delhi Capitals. And you need one opener who will be fearless and just go for it from ball one, because that will really put pressure on the Gujarat Titans bowlers. That is my opinion.
Yeah, okay. So Shri, stats wise, if I see three matches, 2-1 in a favor of Gujarat, but the match win by Delhi Capital, that was low scoring game. Ishan Sharma played really well
Yeah,
previous season. So Shri, we can't say that Gujarat will be in a high. Delhi Capitals and Gujarat will be 50-50 contest. But according to you, Shri, don't you think that Gujarat is looking quite weak? Again, they are missing Hardik Pandya. Means in the middle order, they have nothing. In a top order, Shubman Gill and Sai Sudarshan, they are playing, but not looks like a T20 type. And at the end, Rashid Khan win the match for you. Just a miracle against the Rajasthan Royals. So, Shri, don't you think there is a concern in middle order still for Gujarat?
yeah, there is a middle order concern, but things are unpredictable. And last match they defeated Rajasthan Royals. That is currently the table topper. So funny things can happen in this T20 format, especially the IPL, especially. Yeah.
Rahul, comparison between the middle order of Delhi Capitals and Gujarat Titans, I think Gujarat Titans will be very worried, more worried than Delhi Capitals. Again,
Mhm. With the absence of Hardik Pandya, Gujarat Titans middle order has definitely weakened a bit. But I still think Delhi Capitals has some holes that can be exploited in their middle order. Even though Jason Fraser McGurk just arrived, the question is, can they keep up their effort in Lucknow, also in Ahmedabad, and
in
can they
Ahmedabad. Yeah.
really, yes, can they continue this effort? I think one match against Lucknow is too little to judge that Delhi Capitals middle order is now a strong middle order. We have to see if they can continue that effort from Lucknow when they play in Ahmedabad. So I still think Gujarat Titans has the edge in terms of the middle order. They do have batsmen like Rahul Tawatia and David Miller there who are very good finishers. They may not be right now at 100 in their 100% form, but if they come into form, they can be very dangerous for Delhi Capitals.
Okay. Rahul, can we see Shah Rukh Khan playing tomorrow? Sorry, today.
I think Shah Rukh Khan should play. If you ask me, he would make Gujarat Titans middle order even stronger, and he can complement David Miller and Rahul Tawatia very well. So I think Shah Rukh Khan should be able to play. We have seen his impact all across India when he plays in franchise leagues. We've seen in the Tamil Nadu Premier League. We've seen him have impact for Punjab Kings as well until last year. So Shah Rukh Khan, I think, should be picked in the playing 11 somehow.
Okay. So, good news for Gujarat Titans is Shri that David Miller is back. Means now David Miller is ready for return. So, Shri, what is your playing 11 now for Gujarat Titans?
Yeah, first thing before the discussing the playing 11, David Miller actually has to play his natural game because he's tending to choke in many of the games. In Chepauk, he choked against CSK from that struggling position. I know that when he's the kind of player who can play in any situation, and he's choking, and that is more important. That is more difficult. Not only for GT, he's choked for South Africa also of late. So he has to go out and play, become the old David Miller we know, and play his natural game out. And yeah, Gill will be opening definitely. And Tevatia has been hot and cold kind of situation. Even in the match where GT defeated RR, he scored 22 in 11 balls and he was run out. Of course, he sacrificed his wicket for his senior player Rashid Khan, but then in other games, in many of the big games, he's not really shown his intent. He scored 23 in 8 balls against Punjab Kings, but otherwise his real intent and natural game has not been seen so far. Even Rahul Tevatia and David Miller, these two guys, their natural game has not been seen. Shubman Gill, okay, by luck, he scores runs, but then he throws away his wicket. And he was known to be I think he scored last year against Rajasthan Royals, he scored a century. And now he's even not only in international cricket and in IPL, in both kinds of different kinds of cricket, he's throwing away his wicket in crucial times, and that is a big worry, and it's going to be a worry for India going into the T20 World Cup. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Shri, you are playing 11, considering Ridhiman Shah is not there.
Considering Ridhiman Saha, the opener will be with Gill. I think the opener will be who's that? It is
Sai Sudarshan.
Sai. Yeah, Sai will open. One down. One down should be. I think this not only Gill, even Miller should play higher up, at least at 2 down or 3 down for Gujarat. Is because we know he has opened in one-day cricket and in T20 cricket also in the past. So and he can score quick runs. He can take a risk and
So, where
bat early.
Matthew Wade will play? Where Matthew Wade will play? You are playing 11, Shri.
Matthew Wade, 1 down or 2 down. Yeah, him also they need to set little higher. Of course, Rashid Khan, you can risk. He can take the risk of hitting and all that. But then it's not just controlled aggression. The top three, top four at least need to show controlled aggression. Unless the top three, top four of Gujarat, we are taking Omar Zai at 4, Miller at 5. Yeah, if Miller comes before Omar Zai, it can be a bigger. If they can experiment it, and if you are experimenting, experiment now. Don't experiment when you're out of contention in qualification. And Rashid, I think before Tevatia will be better because he's a genuine all-rounder also. I know Tevatia is an all-rounder when required, but Rashid is a genuine all-rounder. Okay, Spencer, Mohit, Umesh, and impact as Shankar. Impact as Shankar to bowl
Yeah,
maybe.
sir. Batsman. I think so. Batsman. I think
Batsman,
batsman.
yeah. Yeah, but batsman will be better. So the bowlers will be Mohit, Umesh, Spencer, Rashid, and Omar Zai.
Umar Zai. Great.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, because
Good playing
Because
11.
Shankar is getting injured also often, and he doesn't bowl much nowadays. So I think the impact as a batsman will be better for him.
Okay. Yeah. Rahul, satisfied with playing 11?
Yeah, I think that looks like the most ideal playing 11 that Gujarat Titans can put together at this point. I think Kane Williamson definitely has to be on the bench, and because he's not really been impressive in the two outings he has had for Gujarat Titans, so that looks like a definite good move to me. Maybe instead of Abhinav Manohar, I try to fit in Shah Rukh Khan into the team because he's an all of him being an all rounder and him being a very good hitter as well. I think Shah Rukh Khan should find a place in the playing 11. I put him instead of Abhinav Manohar. And yeah, impact sub would be Vijay Shankar.
Okay, cricket for you. Give the playing 11 of Delhi Capitals too. Till then, we are discussing. Okay, Rahul. If you see in this playing 11, Omar Zai is coming in place of, I think so.
Kane
Um,
Williamson.
yeah, Kane Williamson. Yeah. Okay. Another good question is Kane Williamson. Can we think about him? Can we think means anchoring player? If you use him top of the order, he can give you runs.
Mm, I mean, we can keep him in subs as one of the five substitute players, and you need to have some options for like, let's say, if Gujarat Titans is chasing a target, you see what the target is. If maybe the target is low, if they're chasing something like just 130, then you can maybe bring in Kane Williamson as the substitute, and you can expect him to play that situation well. But if the situation is something like they need to chase 200 and 220 or 220, that kind of a target, then Kane Williamson, no, probably you can bring in have Omar Zai on the subs, and you can bring in Asmatullah Omar Zai.
Okay. For both of my panelists, you have seen the playing 11, but you have not seen the mistake. Can you tell me again? I will give you one more chance. There is a mistake in this playing 11.
Okay.
Yeah. If
There are five foreigners or what?
Yes, five foreigners. Yes, I'm.
yes, only
That's why
four
I'm
can play in
asking
a match.
how.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
asking
So
how it is possible. Means Wade will play, Umar Zai
okay.
will
So
play, Miller will play, Rashid will
instead
play.
of
That's why
Asmatullah Omar Zai,
And
Vijay
he's
Shankar
joining that.
has to be in the playing 11. I think that's the only other
or maybe Shah
replacement
Rukh Khan.
you can.
Maybe Shah Rukh
Well,
Khan.
I'm planning to put Shah Rukh Khan in place of Abhinav Manohar. So I'll replace Asmatullah Omar Zai with Vijay Shankar. That would be my uh, replacement. And for impact sub, this is if you're batting first for impact sub, I'd have Kane Williamson as your impact sub. If Gujarat Titans are chasing a low score, if they are chasing a high score, then I will put in Azmatullah Omar Zai into the team.
Okay, okay. Shri, you're in this playing 11. What will be your thinking if you are dropping one overseas? Which one you are dropping? Umar Zai.
Dropping overseas. Maybe if I am dropping a bowler, I think I'll drop maybe Spencer and risk Shankar to bowl. Is he Rahul? Is he fit to bowl now? Vijay Shankar. I know he bowled
Vijay
for Sun.
Shankar, I'm not sure if he has bowled so far in this IPL. No, he hasn't bowled so far in this IPL. He's yet to bowl, but I'm not sure Vijay Shankar would do too well as a
Shri,
bowler.
why you are?
Maybe
Yeah, Shri, why you are not thinking about uh,
Or drop Spencer. Yeah, drop Spencer or Oberzai, one of them. Because if you have five foreigners, one of
Sai
them,
Kishore.
and
Why
because
you
you
are not
can't.
thinking about Sai Kishore? Sai Kishore
Sai
is also a
Kishore.
good spinner.
And Sai Kishore is all-rounder also. So if you want to go in for an impact batsman, then Shankar. If you want to go in for an impact, yeah, Sai Kishore in fact is Sai Kishore is all-rounder also. So actually the thing is, yeah, Kishore. If you need an impact bowler, then you can go in with Sai Kishore. Then they can go in with Sai Kishore. If they need an impact batsman, then Shankar or Kishore. I think Kishore is yeah, he's all rounder material for them.
Rahul, if we talk about the conditions, we know in Ahmedabad there are 14 pitches. 14 pitches, 7 black, 7 red pitches. But again, when it is spin condition in this playing 11, I think Sai Kishore is a better candidate in case
Yeah,
of
I
overseas.
would. Yeah, probably Sai Kishore is a better candidate. I mean, he's always been a very talented spinner. We have seen that. So, there are any spin friendly conditions on offer, he's definitely a candidate to come out on top. He's definitely a candidate to exploit these conditions and give trouble to the batsmen.
Okay. So Rahul, how much you are expecting? Means if I'm asking you some score in this ground is quite big, but Rahul, it will also happen. Means if there are 14 pitches, there will be a situation that one side of the ground will be small and one will be really big. So Rahul, average score, what you are thinking? I don't think it is 200 counter. No 200.
Mm,
Very less chance.
Probably not, but it also depends on the pitch. Also, one thing you have to keep in mind is the ground boundary. Don't be fooled by the big capacity of the stadium. I know it's 1 lakh capacity stadium, but really the boundaries are not that long
Yeah.
in Ahmedabad. It's not boundary length wise. It's not a big ground. It's not an MCG like people like to portray it. It's easy to hit sixers at this ground, but if given the pitch has been challenging at times, I will say 200 is not easy. If anyone scores 200, they have a winning score on the board. I think this is a 180, 190 kind of pitch. I think you need to score. If you score 180 or 190 on this pitch, you should be able to defend it. If anything below that, though, I think anything below 170 should be easily achieved, easily chased down.
Shri, average score. How much you are expecting to hit
Yeah,
it?
average 180, same 180, 190. Because I remember even in this ground, 160, 170 was defended. Also, one more thing, this though this ground does, yeah, that one side of the boundary is not one side of the pitch is easy to hit boundaries. But another thing is, it's not so simple like Eden Gardens,
Yeah.
Chinnaswamy, Wankhede, not as or Dharamshala, not as simple as that, or like Auckland, not as simple as that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, guys, now let's talk about Indian team also because now we are around where selection is coming. So many things is coming nowadays from source that chances of Dinesh Karthik, chances of Sanju Samson. But Rahul, as of now, when I am seeing the scores, still Rishabh Pant is on high. Still,
Yeah, definitely. Rishabh Pant is definitely the front runner. We can't really trust Dinesh Karthik at the T20 World Cup because he'll show all this form for RCB and then suddenly he could be a bust when he plays for India.
we,
That is
we
the
remember
problem.
2021, 2021 or 22. We remember.
22.
Yes,
Yeah.
we remember it very well. He did well in those IPLs, but finally he was a flop when the T20 World Cup came. So we cannot keep on going back to Dinesh Karthik. It's time to move on to the future right now. This guy part time is a commentator. If Dinesh Karthik wants to go to T20 World Cup, he can go and do commentary there. But I
Yeah.
cannot see this guy, being in the selection. Being selected to play in the T20 World Cup. I mean, a guy who's part-time commentator really cannot be also playing the World Cup. I think it's enough. If we do that, we haven't learned from 2022. We have not learned from our past mistakes. And frankly speaking, the T20 is a youngsters game. Already,
Yeah.
you brought back Rohit Sharma, you brought back Virat Kohli, brought back Jasprit Bumrah, brought back Surya Kumar Yadav. Sky, yeah, he's did well in the last T20 World Cup and he's played only one, but he's 30 plus. Hardik Pandya, you're bringing him back. Okay, Hardik Pandya, he was captain in Rohit's absence. He was captain for T20, but he's very injury prone. He's also spent a lot of time on the sidelines, not played T20 cricket. You're bringing back so many players. Mohammad Siraj might come back. Kuldeep Yadav. Okay, uh, so lots of senior players are coming back into the team. How much more do you want to seniorize this squad by bring back Dinesh Karthik also? I mean, uh, then where are the youngsters? To be frank, and now because of Yashasvi Jaiswal's form, unfortunately, now people are saying we should drop Jaiswal also. Poor guy has been playing for India this whole last year. He's been playing T20 cricket and doing pretty well, but because of bad IPL, the selectors want to drop him. And you see players like Mayank Yadav getting hyped. That there's the other extreme guys who never played for India. Mayank Yadav got hyped based on two consecutive matches where he performed. Shashank Singh, he played back to back very good innings against Gujarat Titans once, and he almost won the match for Punjab Kings against Sunrisers. Had he won that match, people will say Shashank Singh should play the T20 World Cup. So people are
Nair, tell me. Yeah.
basically we are relying basically I said this in many previous shows before, but basically our selectors are choosing the squad like a dream 11 team, like how we choose dream 11 fantasy teams. They are selecting the squad. I hope the selectors will have the good sense not to select Dinesh Karthik again. Anyway, Sanju Samson and Rishabh Pant are there, who are much younger, and they're also in equally good form. If they want to select Sanju Samson based on his form, maybe I can accept that to some certain extent. But I mean, please, I hope they don't select Dinesh Karthik again.
Rahul, why don't you think about Jitesh
And yeah,
apart from
Jitesh
Samson?
Sharma, obviously, apart from Samson, ideally I would prefer Rishabh Pant and Jitesh Sharma to go to the T20 World Cup. But if they choose Sanju Samson instead of Jitesh Sharma, I can at least understand that. At least you're choosing some youngster who is actually playing cricket, whose primary focus is cricket. If you're choosing Dinesh Karthik for T20 World Cup, who's a part-time commentator, part-time cricketer, I have to say that the selectors are not taking this T20 World Cup seriously. As even without selecting Dinesh Karthik, I can say they're not taking the T20 World Cup seriously.
Okay. Very interesting comment, Rahul, from Nair that drop Ashwin, bring Keshav Maharaj. But I think Nair is forgetting that we can play only four overseas. So who will take place of Keshav Maharaj if Keshav Maharaj is in the playing 11? I think Powell has to go. Most
It's going
probably.
to be hard to remove Raman Powell after the innings he played just today against KKR. I know he got out soon, but Powell is also a very good player and is capable of hitting. I'm not sure if Keshav Maharaj can really replicate that or not. And so, but it depends. If there is a batting lineup with a lot of right-handed batsmen, Keshav, and there's a spin-friendly pitch, Keshav Maharaj can be a handful for that team.
Rahul, point is you have already four overseas Butler, Admire, uh, Roman Powell, and Trent Bolt. He's saying drop Ashwin, bring Keshav Maharaj. How it is possible? If you are bringing Keshav Maharaj, one
It
overseas has
is.
to go.
I think it is not possible. I think if you do that, that will weaken the batting lineup. You'll have to weaken the batting lineup
And in
unless
place of Ashwin, who will come?
yeah, unless you'd want to see. But if you replace Ashwin with, you'd have to to bring in Keshav Maharaj in this case. You not only have to replace one of the overseas players, but you'll have to bring in an Indian replacement for Ravichandran Ashwin, which and their Indian replacement will not be as good as Ashwin, to be
Yeah,
honest. So
that
there
is the
is no
issue.
use. Actually, there is really not much logic in this replacement. There isn't a logical way to replace Ashwin with Keshav Maharaj. You can have both Ashwin and Maharaj. Let's say if you're playing on a spin friendly wicket, let's say in Lucknow or in Chennai, then you can have both Ashwin and Maharaj. You can probably swap Trent Bolt for Keshav Maharaj to have the extra spinner. But again, Trent Bolt is your new ball bowler. You can't easily drop him from the team. So
Yeah.
it's going to be tough in any kind of conditions.
Very interesting means how people are doing comments today. Five overseas are playing in the playing 11. Now he's making another five to come. I don't know what is happening. I think maybe this is a late night. That's why they are not they are not in a position. I guess that's why. Okay, okay. Shri, coming to you, your wicketkeeper option for Indian team
Wicket
as of now.
Indian team, yeah. I stand by Rishabh Pant as the first option, and backup keeper should for Indian team should be Sanju Samson. Of course, not Dinesh Karthik because Dinesh Karthik is doing commentary in BGT and all bilaterals of India and all important test events, BGT and World Cup and all important bilaterals. He was commentating. I know a lot of people had a hype after he scored 155 for Tamil Nadu in the Vijay Hazare final. Then they wanted to recall him. Then after playing the IPL in 2022, they wanted to yeah, they gave him a chance. Then they played him against South Africa. They played him again here. They played him there, and then they played him for India. Finally, he was when required, he wasn't clicking. So with the bat. So
Yeah.
wicket keepers are not just not just he's not a part-time wicket keeper. He's a senior player who was part of 2007 T20 World Cup and 2013 ODI. Yeah, that was Champions Trophy. He was part of it. So he's not. So you can't use him like that Joker game we play with kids. He's a very serious player. So at least now think about Rishabh Pant and Sanju Samson. These two are serious in this format, at least.
Rahul, your views on the comment is saying how you like Butler innings. Do you thought RR will win?
Mm, to be honest, Butler batting was the only reason I thought Rajasthan Royals still had an outside chance from 145 for 6 or something when they needed 79 to get in the last 5 overs. I had some hope that, yeah, I definitely thought it was in KKR's favor, but I still felt Rajasthan Royals could come close. I didn't know about winning, but I still thought Rajasthan Royals could come close. It was really that 19th over for me where I really believed Rajasthan Royals will win the match. From that point, I would have been surprised if they did not win. But really, Butler has helped Rajasthan Royals snatch defeat from victory. They actually, against Gujarat Titans at home in their home match in Jaipur, they should have won that match, but they ended up losing. So they made up for it here in at Eden Gardens. They've won a match that they should have lost. So two things have evened out over there.
Okay, cricket for you saying Jitesh Sharma should be secondary wicketkeeper in T20 World Cup, playing at number 6 in IPL. Yeah,
I agree.
we can
I
see.
agree with that.
Yeah, we can see. Yeah, it can happen. Okay, you can say maybe like replacement of Pant if needed. Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
we all are hopeful that Pant should not injured now because Pant is need badly. Pant is a need of Team India now, especially in Test match, ODI, and now as of now in T20 also. This is a very big magic. Rahul, before injury, no one is thinking about Rishabh Pant should play T20, but after injury, what happens suddenly? No one is ready.
Yeah, Rishabh Pant is now a front runner for making the T20 World Cup squad. So he has, I think, looking at all our options that we have now, we have no choice but to really select him in the T20 World Cup squad. And he has done pretty well up to this point. I mean, coming back from a life-threatening injury, that too, into this IPL, leading the team. and playing some excellent knocks for Delhi Capitals to help them, you know, get to where they are. I know they are still behind the eight ball in terms of playoffs qualification, but Rishabh Pant is looking good with the bat. Considering that he's come after a long time, he's for him to be batting like this is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, Nair, in this IPL we have seen so many penalties. Even Rishabh Pant getting penalty two times for Sanju Samson, today for KKR also. It is happening because when you have high scoring game, you take time. That is the issue, nothing else. Shri, what is your comment on that? So many penalties captain is giving each and every game 12 lakhs.
Yeah, not only that, they need to speed up and like famous things that Sunny Bhai used to say, all these conversations should happen only in the dressing room. They should not happen on the field. It's a lot of waste of time. I remember Chandimal used to get fined many times and banned many times. So that time Sunny Bhai used to say that is not the first time. He is getting suspended many times, and he was suspended many times. I remember in his career, Chandimal. And not only that, I remember in the second wave, just after second wave of COVID, the second half of IPL was in UAE, and BCCI kept a rule that if the ball goes into the stands or any spectator touches it, there should be a second ball. Of course, we don't have to worry about COVID, but now we have to worry about time waste. Not only the IPL followed that second part. Second half, the ICC World T20 also followed that rule. If the ball goes inside, then the new ball will have to be replaced in the grounds of UAE. Of course, this is not ground. These are not grounds of UAE, but still, you got to think. Got to think. And ICC and BCCI both have to think about plans, and the timer will be on from the ICC World T20 onwards, so that there'll be a bigger chance for fines once the timers come on in the ICC World T20.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. Okay, guys. So let's see how match will going on. And thank you very much, Naya, for coming and asking a good question. Cricket for you, I think you need and cricket lover also. Your question is quite illogical some days. Today, five overseas. It is. I don't think this mistake again. So think about before commenting. Okay, and thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Shri, for
Thank
your
you.
time, for your
Yeah.
coming, and see you today. Today, no, not it is tomorrow because it's taking so much time. If it is a big, high-scoring game, or captain wasting so much time, as according to Shri. So maybe we will tomorrow.
Ball, yeah, rule, yeah. Okay, we'll have to discuss that.
Okay,
Yeah,
Nair is very exciting. Means yeah, Rajasthan Royals fan will not sleep today. Rahul, they are just
Yeah,
thinking of
absolutely.
winter.
They will be celebrating. I mean, it was a great, miraculous victory for them, and
But
they
Nair,
created a
let
great
me
record,
tell
the
you,
highest run chase in IPL history.
Nair, you don't know your Rajasthan
yeah,
team. They were in a
yeah. In
good.
fact, yeah, very good, very good. Today I was mad seeing Butler innings. In fact, both these Nayars, Krishna Nair and Jay Nair, they are supporting. I think these two Nayars are supporting this Rajasthan Royals because of Sanju Samson. I think both are Malayalis and because of Sanju maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But one thing I have to say to Krishna Nair that in previous season also Rajasthan has very good chance to go playoff, but all of a sudden they came out. All of a sudden, so it can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in this IPL.
Yeah,
Just think
it
about it.
can happen, but I would not bet on it happening a second year in a row. So yeah, I think Rajasthan Royals is almost certain to go to the playoffs this year. I think it's only a question of where they finish in the top four. And I think that's what Rajasthan Royals will be looking to do now. Seal the top two spots. Once you know you're cruising into the playoffs, you have to seal the top two spots because that has a bit of an impact now. Because if you get into the top two spots, uh, not only do you get two bites at the cherry, you get two chances to reach the final. Actually your chances of winning the IPL increase there because since the time 2011 when the eliminator was first introduced, only one team has gone through the eliminator to win IPL, and that was Sunrisers Hyderabad in 2016. They are the only team that has won the IPL after going through the eliminator No other team in history has done that. All other teams have won the IPL, playing qualify the first qualifier. Um so that is the history behind it, and statistically, I think that makes sense because it's a much harder to win the IPL if you have to win three matches in a row to lift the trophy when you get to the playoffs. Being in the top two and getting to play qualifier one gives you a lot of advantages.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Okay.
fact, very interesting thing was KKR lost to DC in the first qualifier in 2012, but they succeeded winning. They succeeded winning the second. They succeeded going through. Even though KKR in fact won, it was one team. I think Mumbai. Yeah, Mumbai in
No, 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 no.
2017.
2012, 2012.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
KKR defeated Delhi Daredevils in the
yeah. Yes,
first
Delhi
qualifier,
Daredevils. Yes.
and they
Yeah.
defeated Chennai Super Kings in the final.
In the
Chennai
final,
Su-
CSK in the final. So it was Mumbai.
CSK.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it was Mumbai who went through. Mumbai who lost to RPSG in the first qualifier in 2017 won the tournament.
Yes, absolutely. If you look at every team that has won the IPL since 2011, even 2011 is when the first concept of eliminator and qualifiers came into being. You will see that except for 2016, every IPL champion played qualifier one. They finished in the top two during a regular
Yeah.
season. Only 2016 did the team that came through eliminators go on to win the IPL? Sunrisers Hyderabad defeating, I forgot who they defeated in the eliminator, but I remember they defeated Gujarat
KKR in
Lions.
2016. Yeah,
Yeah,
KKR
2016. They
in
defeated KKR in eliminator. Qualifier 2, they defeated Gujarat Lions. Now that's a defunct franchise. And then in the
yeah,
final, they defeated RCB in Chinnaswamy Stadium.
yeah. I know that.
Uh,
Yeah.
that unfortunately, I mean, that's an unwanted piece of history for RCB being the only team to. That's an unwanted piece of history again, and they
Yeah,
lost
after
that
Kohli
final in
and
their
Gill
home
start.
ground.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially after
they
Kohli and
that
Gill
was
start. Yeah,
absolutely, and in the absence of Chennai Super Kings that year, that was their best chance to win the IPL. To be frank, and they missed out on that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, okay, guys. So see you tomorrow, and we will back and we will talk about Delhi Capitals versus Gujarat Titans. So thank you very
yeah.
much for your time. Thank you, everyone. Subscribe KFCSN Sports Breakdown and enjoy the IPL with us. Till then, bye bye. Good night.
Absolutely. Good night.
Yeah, well,